We live, we live, we live.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We in the building now. That boy CJ done kicked that boy out that game. Flip, what up? Tone Rick, what up? Garrick, what up? 415, what up? Super, what up? We in the building. Super, I might need you as a witness, man. Shout out to Flip. Miss Baker, what's up? Tesh, what's up? G Cannon, what's happening? What's up, Tired of Gaming King? Marsha, what up? We got a Woach trial tonight. This broad been ducking and dodging. Talking about she out of town. Well, tonight, I don't care if she in town. Her ass going down. Lisa, what's up? So if this broad has done anything to any of y'all, and y'all want to tell it, you're going to be able to hit that link. She got a bunch of charges. A bunch of charges that I will present to Lisa. This woman has gone too far. She has gone too far, ladies and gentlemen. But y'all know how we do over here, because once we get the trial going, it's hard to see the chat. If you got something to say, put it in a super chat if you want to charge or whatever. Or you can hit the Cash App. Or you can do it the anonymous way with the anonymous donation. Shout out to Chase in the building. We can go ahead and get started. Make sure y'all hit the like button coming in so you don't have to hit it going out. Right now. Shoot, man. Lil Jack. He gonna talk about it. Damn, where is it? Where is the chat? Shout out to X. I got so much content to go over. It just won't be tomorrow morning, though. But y'all cats done made the mornings whack. The front line coming back. The front line is coming back. I just been too busy to damn set up the time, but the front line is coming back. Judge Chase is in the building.
Salute, salute.
What's happening?
What's going on with you, bro?
What's good, man?
Shit, ain't much. Trying to see how this gonna go tonight.
Yeah, trying to see how this here gonna go, man. Seeing this, man. I'm pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, this here is some open and shut shit. I got some motherfucking charges. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you all? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hello, Judge,
Yeah.
Counselor.
How you
You-
doing, Miss Lisa?
I'm all right, Skinny. Are you prosecuting?
Yes.
So nobody wanted to prosecute True Essence. I think that's telling already.
Oh, it's definitely somebody that want to prosecute True Essence.
Other than you?
That person is me. I am the person. I am the person, Your Honor. So
We got some witnesses lined up. I'm pretty sure they do.
there will be some witnesses called into effect. I got some evidence to present and all type of stuff. Hey, but before we start though, we have to sentence Selena.
Can I say something about that before sentencing?
What you mean? Say something about that.
I mean I wanted to say something that may or may not affect my client's sentencing in the last trial, if I may.
Go ahead, shoot.
First of all, I think that upon further review of the previous Woach trial of Selena three times, there was not actually any evidence presented for some of these charges. Some of the witnesses just got up on this stand and just, I don't know what they were supposed to present, but it wasn't anything of a factual basis to convict this woman. But since we have the conviction and since it was built on so little evidence, my suggestion for sentencing is probation.
Unfortunately, they got a little time on there.
Why? We've offered probation before in this court.
They're gonna come with probation, but it still got to have some time served.
Okay.
Skinny, you want to do the honors?
Um,
It was your victory.
yeah, I wanna we recommend Your Honor that this woman who has been found guilty on all charges, the number one charge is being a horrible friend. We moved to have her couch removed from off of her premises,
Repossess.
and um
That's a very harsh.
no, it's not. We
You put
we
her in work.
we we moved for her to not be allowed to be around any couches for 10 years, as well as um she's not allowed to know anybody else's business for 5 years.
I object to that. I don't know how she can avoid personal knowledge of people's business if people are obviously willingly telling her their business.
But that's, you know what I'm saying? We done took the couch. It ain't no need for nobody to be telling no business.
Well, we can't control pillow talking, but as far as on screen, no couch.
Mm.
Okay,
It's,
I mean that's kind of like probation. I could go
it's
with that.
5 years probation tacked on it, but it still got a little time served though.
Oh, so what's the verdict?
So the verdict is guilty,
Mm-hmm.
and it
And
was the
since
it was the years that you just added, but after time served, it's 5 years of probation.
for the whole thing.
Supervised probation.
What about the couch?
Oh, the couch is gone. That's repossessed.
Okay, all right.
With no evidence. I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
Getting
Could have
that
been worse.
couch is a victory for all of mankind.
I thought this was about justice, especially on the fake
It
friend
is
charge.
about justice. We
Nobody
got
proved
that
that.
couch.
Nobody proved that. All you had was a witness up here talking about she betrayed me. She betrayed me. He never even said what the problem was. I think that this is. I would just take note of the sentence
Vince
if this
not on
trial is
trial.
up under it being egregious.
Vince wasn't on trial.
I'm just saying, for a first time offender, I think confiscation of a couch for 10 years is
She's
outlandish.
not allowed to be around any couches. We're not just
Gotta be a
confiscating her
Yeah, I
couch.
don't know. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's
regular
right.
regular chairs only.
Right. She can't go into no furniture store. She can't go visit no motherfuckers with no couch. Shit, if she caught next to a motherfucking couch, her ass is coming back here to court, man. We gonna take her some more time.
Okay, but let it be noted that I plan to file an official appeal for that charge in this sentencing.
Now you
We're
know if
gonna
you take it back
appeal.
to trial, you're gonna get the full extent
I'm
punishment
telling
of the
you
law.
now, man, we don't want to see her ass around no couch.
I don't want to take it back to trial.
Uh,
I want to appeal the fact that there was no evidence presented to this fake
it,
friend charge. It
it
just
was
wasn't.
some evidence, man.
No, it wasn't. She
I
betrayed
don't like
me.
that shit.
That's a
Sure, bro.
receipt? No.
I don't like
No.
that
Give
shit.
the couch surveillance till goodwill.
I don't like that shit. For sure.
Well, you
The
still got
T-shirt say, "Give the couch to Goodwill."
TJ gonna go take it.
TJ will go sniff it. Fucking goddamn freaky ass nigga. Shout out to Jim from Willie Brown. So we got 10. Is it clear now? Because we don't want your client to be like they don't understand the punishment now.
Like I said, we plan to file an appeal. We plan to appeal this sentence at a later date.
Appeal
Yeah,
noted.
you can't until after 6 months. So
Yeah, we kind of backed up. You know, coming off the pandemic. Y'all
Yeah,
make sure y'all hit that like button and turn us up, man. I heard a lot of y'all was upset, man. Listen, around here, man, at the Skinny Naughty Network, we don't hate on content, bro. Okay? We don't hate on content and so shit. We give you this here, and then now we got a whole bunch of content to go over leading into our next Woach trial, which looks like Big Greg is in the lead.
and never forget, nobody's above the program,
Nobody's above the law
even judge.
in Woach's trial. That's right. Facts. But I'm telling you now, Lisa, we don't want to catch her around no goddamn couch.
And all
we're,
furniture stores have
Oh,
been
but you did say
alert.
it's gonna be appeal, but it
we're
ain't.
gonna appeal that, but until our appeal goes through, my client will not be around any couches. We don't want any reason for this already questionable verdict, to explode in our faces. We don't
She
want
also
that.
got to wear a furniture monitor.
Dang.
You
That's a
know,
good
what
Can't be
idea,
within
Judge.
10 feet.
what about
Can't be
comfort? What
within
about
10 feet of
comfort?
a couch.
What about a Shea lounge? What about it's just too
Her ass
open.
can't be.
It's too
Her ass.
open.
No, listen. Her ass can't be in no party bus. Her ass can't be in no section. Her ass can't be in nothing.
That's not fair. Like I said, considering that there wasn't any evidence presented, and y'all didn't present
Her ass
that.
can't be in
Y'all
no
know y'all didn't.
sectional.
We know you didn't.
Her
No
ass
couch.
can't be no way, man.
Like I said, we plan to appeal when I
Bounty
see.
hunters will be alerted and will be sent out if that ankle monitor beeps.
True Esther's ass going to jail. You know why True Esther's ass is going to jail? Because her ass lied and said she was out of town.
How do you know she's not a? That's
But
okay.
let's get this thing here started then, man.
Well, I open the statements. Prosecution. On you, Skinny.
people of the jury. When I say people of the jury, I mean y'all. Y'all are way more than just colors in a chat. Y'all are way more than emblems. Way more than these silly titles that content creators give y'all. Y'all are people. And in this situation, True Essence, who I will prove is no earthly good to nobody. She stank. Her baby hair is not real. And she's a liar. She floats in chats just like this one from content creator to content creator to content creator to content creator, some of which have said some of the most heinous things. But claims she supports bus life. Well, today, I'm here to bust her life in the court of law. I'm done, y'all.
All right, Lisa B. You got it.
First of all, in line with the prosecution, I would like to thank you all for coming here today. Thank you for taking your time out to participate in the democratic process as usual, even through our delays. We thank you so much. We're going to be passing out muffins throughout the jury today, not trying to sway you necessarily. It's just a kindness from us to you. If the moderators would please pass out the muffins. So, about these chats and about my client. My client has been a moderator in this sector since its conception. I think that she has highly supported many content creators, big and small. And unfortunately, what we're seeing today is a backlash from that. What happens when the content creators, when the quote unquote supporters turn on you? What happens when your support is weaponized and your character is dragged through the mud? This woman who is constantly attacked by men in this sector on all sides. And when you think about the men in particular who are against my client, who have the most to say about my client, I think that when we examine their character, it goes without saying that there is a pattern here. These men want to victimize Black women. And you know what? This time, you've run into a Black woman, my client, who's not going to take it lying down. Let's get into why y'all mad. I have no further questions. I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Well, prosecution, I guess it's time for you to present your case. If you got any witnesses, you can bring them up. You got any evidence? This is your shot.
I would really, man, love to bring Cachet up, but I don't know if there's up. But I really would like to bring up Supernova.
All right, Rumorville, you active. You been
Before I
something
bring
up.
Supernova up, though, I want to play some evidence.
Let's see what you got.
I want to place this as evidence, man. This here is evidence of, this here is evidence A of this here chick lying. First degree lying on me.
What are the charges even against my client? Because
I'm
I don't
about to
think
give
that's
them to you.
very
First
clear.
degree lying. And I'm supplementing this as evidence. I'm supplementing this as evidence.
Don't want no smoke with nobody other than these people. You three people that I named. I did not lie on Skinny. I don't know where the fuck they got that from. All I did was went up on Kevlo's and let them people know that I don't want no smoke with nobody other than these people. You three people that I named. I did not lie on Skinny. I don't know where the fuck they got that from. All I did was went up on Kevlo's and let them people know that I don't want no smoke with nobody other than these people. You three people that I named. I did not lie on Skinny. I don't know where the fuck they got that from. All I did was went up on.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, right? That's her admission. I just want y'all, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, to understand that. Do you have any objections to that, counsel?
I don't have any objections at this time.
All right.
I'd like to see where you're going with this.
Mm-hmm. But as I wait for my witness, let me put you down on the charges. All right. First charge is first degree lying. Second charge is habitual chat hopper. Third charge is first degree charges of keeping up shit.
Can I object? I object. I object to the
Hey,
I object to the charge of first degree chat hopping. First of all, we are not are we quantifying what is chat hopping? I would dare say that a lot of us are guilty of that.
It's a law. You can't change it.
before you
I,
get into that, Skinny, because we having a discrepancy. Play the evidence one more time.
And I've seen it on other channels, but now I can't seem to find it. Anybody in the chat want to put it down there? Appreciate that, Miss Maggie. This is the last. What, we got one more day? Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be the last day of Skinny Month. We gotta go live because we gotta talk about this here stuff that's going on now. That's just a quick plug. But back to the Woach trial, and this is the evidence. They won't play it again.
No smoke with nobody other than these people. You three people that I named. I did not lie on Skinny. I don't know where the fuck they got that from. All I did was went up on Kevlo's and let them people know that I
I
don't
don't like
want
that
no
shit.
smoke with nobody other than these people.
Church
I don't like that
riding
shit.
beyond
That
the
I
flow
named.
and
I
having
did
one
not
of the
I don't
lie
like
biggest
that
on
players
shit.
in the
Skinny.
sector.
I don't know where the
Ya
fuck they
Solidi.
got that from. All I did was went up on Kevlo's and let them people know that I don't want no smoke with nobody other than these people. You three people that I named. I did not lie on.
There you go.
pause it, Kenny, pause it. Now,
Hold
first,
on. Flying Low said, charge her with biting Glorilla's flow and having one of the biggest foreheads in the sector. You silly bitch. So there goes some more charges.
As far as the evidence that you just played, I don't know what we were supposed to gather from that other than
I want to submit
I
it.
don't have any problem with Skinny. I
That's why I
only
want
have
to
a
submit it.
problem with three people.
I want to
I
submit
don't
it.
have a problem with Skinny. I
Okay.
only have a problem with three people. And it's not you. You aren't one of them. She specifically said she does not have a problem with you.
She said she didn't. She said she didn't tell on me. She said she didn't lie on me.
She said that she did not lie on you. That is what she said.
Yes.
And so, where would the lie actually be?
She lied on me. You know where the lie is. You know where the lie is at, and that's what we are here for today.
I think that that was a misunderstanding.
Okay. We're gonna see what the jury think.
All right. Well, we got Miss Supernova in the back.
Miss Nova, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Woach?
Yes, I do not know why I'm here
I didn't
in
ask you
this
that,
case.
ma'am.
Yes,
But
I promise to tell the truth.
uh,
So help me, Woach.
all right. Do you know a lot about this here woman, True Essence?
No, I do not.
And that's the prime reason that I have you here.
Okay.
Is it safe to say that it's a lot of people that you don't know a lot about that keep up a lot of shit?
Yeah, that's true with everybody though, Skinny. That's on both
I
sides.
just need a yes or no, ma'am.
Okay, yes, that's true.
All
That's
right,
true.
all right, all right. And let's take for example, you got this here friend. She 50 plus, supposed to be somewhere skinning, grinning, and knitting.
Objection. I
She,
object to that, Your Honor. What does being 51 years old have to do with it or any of that? I feel like the
I said
prosecution is
over
leading the
50,
witness
over
right
50.
now. Over
I
50. I
said
feel
over
like
50.
I feel like the prosecution is leading the witness right
I'm
now.
not
I feel
leading
like,
the witness. You won't even let me finish asking the
yeah,
question.
yada. What you think? He leading the witness.
Nah, let him answer it.
Oh.
Let him answer
Now back to what I was saying, Miss Nova. And again, I do want to apologize for dragging you into something that you have little knowledge of, but you all know that you grew up around this here type of female, but now they over 50, and it seems like they want to be in this nigga's business, this nigga's business, this nigga's business, and it's really, really causing turmoil. But she gets a kick out of it. Wouldn't you say that that type of person is a decisive bitch?
Well, first of all, how is she in everybody's business if they not telling her their business? But if she just running around stirring up stuff, I would call her messy, as they call it.
What do you call it? Lying on a man of great stature in a community. A blatant lie to the fact that lying on me about a person that's highly, highly wanted and sought after, like the bounty last time I checked, is up to goddamn $250,000.
Oh
And they
yeah,
had
I
the
said
nerve to
it.
say that not only was I harboring them, but I had them cammed up on my shit. Do you know how hot that got me with the feds?
I understand. I wouldn't want to be involved in that either. So yeah, that would be wrong if the person did that.
No
That would
further
be wrong.
questions, Your Honor.
it. All right, Lisa.
How are you doing today, Supernova?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm all right. I trust that you're comfortable. You've been treated well by the court today.
Yes, today, considering last time. I mean, I just got out from last week trial.
So
You
you're
know,
so you're saying that
prosecution.
you're frequently jailed by the Woach court? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I was thrown in jail by the prosecutor. You know, but it's okay. It's fine.
Have
But now I'm
you
here again. So
let me ask you something, Miss Supernova, and keep in mind you are under oath.
okay.
Have you been offered anything by the court today for your testimony?
No, not today.
Not today. You said
No,
that
I have. No,
kind of
I haven't. I have not been offered anything by the court.
because it's your testimony up here today that you don't even know a true essence.
Objection.
Now I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna
Objection.
say I don't
Objection.
know her.
Objection. Objection. She don't
Okay.
have to answer that question. Objection.
Your
She
Honor, your Honor,
her
she just
witness, her being
testified to
brought
that.
up
Why
here as
wouldn't
a
she have to
witness is
answer that
not
question?
representative of does she know this person or not.
Why
No
would
questions was asked to this
the
person is based
prosecution
on
asked
that.
this same question? It was asked and answered. I am reiterating for the court. This is something that's already been entered into evidence by her testimony. Miss Supernova, you don't know a true essence, right?
No, I've seen her in the chat, but I don't know her like know
I don't
anything
like that shit
personally
for
about
sure,
her or
bro.
anything like that.
Yes, a
I
great
don't like
man
that
of this
shit.
community.
So, for somebody
Everyone
who's
want to
supposed
I
to
clout
don't
be
like
chase
so
that shit.
whoever want to
politically
meet up with.
messy,
The men protect
for
and speak for
somebody
the
who's
ladies out
supposed to be
here.
doing all these things against all these people, isn't this somebody that you feel like you would have come in contact with by now? Isn't this somebody that you feel like you would know?
Shout out to
Yeah.
Tess. Tess says yes. A great man of this community. Everyone wants to clout chase him, but never want to meet up with the man protects and speaks up for the ladies out here. So that proves that I am a man of this community. Let's read.
That's evidence.
Yeah.
It's
So,
it's
so,
a statement.
so again, could you please answer the question?
I mean, I think I should have heard about her by now. Like, it should have been somebody that I watched that did something on her by now. If she
Right.
was
If
stirring up this much trouble. I mean, I would hope.
exactly, exactly. So basically, and you know what, Miss Supernova, I'm not going to put words in your mouth. Do you have anything negative to say about Miss True Essence today?
No, I do not.
And I have no further questions at this time. I don't, you know.
I would like to
But
I'd like to redirect, Your Honor.
go ahead, right ahead.
Do you have anything positive to say about True Essence, Supernova?
No, I do not.
I have no further questions.
Lisa,
I would like to redirect.
you got it.
So you are pretty much indifferent about True Essence.
Right, because I don't know her like that. I
Right.
just don't have
I
positive
don't
or
like that
negative
shit for
things
sure,
to say
bro.
about her. I don't know her.
And
Judge
I don't
Tully
like
with
you
that
all
are
shit.
this
a
meaning
very
seems to
esteemed
defend her and
member
falling
of
out
this
with
I don't
men,
like
which
that
community
is
shit.
not true.
also,
Yes,
Miss
silly be.
Supernova. And you're saying that at this time your testimony is no harm has ever come to you because of in a not in a third party way, not in any kind of backhanded way, because of Miss True Essence. You, an esteemed member of the community, have been unharmed by Miss True Essence. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
I have no further questions at this time.
Flying Low has issued another charge. Say, charge True with always needing simps to defend her and falling out with men who choose not to. You silly
Mm.
bitch.
He said that too.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's another charge.
Well, me being part of the press, I think I need to find out about Miss Teresa then all these things coming about her, but no. I
Um,
don't know.
listen
I'm
here,
going to strike
ma'am.
that from the record.
No, the only thing that you need to know is what you're gonna report on what's been found out here, that this motherfucker is a piece of shit, and she's not only a piece of shit, but from the outside looking in, you can see how fake she is, because she claims loyalty with this certain sect, but then she's all in the motherfucking person's enemies' chats.
That's how it go around here. Ain't it?
Which I would assume you would be providing some
I
evidence
don't know.
toward, but I don't. Like I said, I think that chat hopping and habitual chat hopping is something that needs to be quantified. Because if that's the case, then we are all guilty here today. Everyone is guilty.
There's a difference between chat hopping and habitual chat hopping. Don't put words in the law.
And again, habitual chat hopping has not been
First degree counsel.
again, that hasn't been proven nor quantified. How many chats does one need to go in to be considered a chat hopper?
Well, let's see. You got Kwame Brown. You got Goodwill Gorilla. You got Sis. You got Meal Ticket. You got Barbie Boy Queen. You got Brown Skin.
I think at some point we have all been
you
in the
told me to
affirmative
keep
chat. At some point we have all been in these chats. So you're proving my point.
No.
We all
I'm not done.
guilty.
I'm not
Well,
done.
I have to step in on that one, Lisa. We ain't all been in no chats because I've never been in a bus like that in my life. I'll
And
put that
listen,
on.
Okay, but
I'm
a lot
not
of people,
done. I'm not
over
done.
here
I'm not
have.
done.
I
I'm not
step
done.
down.
You said
I
that,
step
to
down.
explain
Yeah.
habitual. Don't cut me off. I'm
Yes.
not done. She in Thaddeus. She in Pick and Choose. She in Vince. She in Lester. She in, how many more motherfucking chats you want me to say, man?
I don't know. I be in all these same chats. I
Well,
don't
you could be.
know.
Hey,
I
well,
don't
your
know.
ass might be. I want to keep this here on
I'm
record
not.
for the court.
I'm not no habitual chat hopper. I am a participant in this sector, which is what y'all want. A participant, and that's me.
Well, I don't know what you is, but this bitch is getting charged with habitual chat hopping. Now
I
it's
don't.
up for y'all to prove that she is not.
No, you're the one that's
Oh,
the
and I left out
prosecution is
another
the one
one.
that's supposed to prove it. I can't prove that she is not.
Okay, well, I just gave you over 20 chats.
I think that that's called being an avid supporter. Is what that is.
Oh man. Anyway, yeah, I would like to call. Who would I like to call, man? I'd like to call. I'd like to call Angelo Jeffries, man, to the stand.
Link in the chat.
Everybody knows this woman is a piece of shit. This woman came on Kev Lowe's
I don't
panel.
like that shit. For sure, bro.
Arroba
I don't
Skinny,
like
you
that
have to
shit.
say this. You're overworking this
I
young
don't like
lad.
that shit.
Arroba
For
Lisa,
sure.
that's not right. Punto. We need to send her on a free vacation. She needs to
Like
rest
I
up.
said, I don't
Punto
see
bless.
anything wrong with being a participant.
Shout out to
in
Tess.
chat.
Tess says, Skinny, I have to say this. You're overworking this young lady, Lisa. That's not right. We need to send her on a free vacation. She needs to rest up. Bless.
Labor laws. Constantly fighting injustice out here. Just like today.
But I'm just saying, why I entered that in the evidence is because everybody heard her on Kev Lowe's panel say, everybody know I ain't no Claire Booker. Claire Booker already been on damn D's chat and panel and cammed up on Skinny panel and been in his chat. Like, when has Clara Booker ever been in my chat? Well, Clara Booker has been in my chat before, but when has Clara Booker ever cammed up on my panel?
Never.
I think that it is easy, first of all, to get that kind of information
I
misunderstood.
think that's a
This is
lie.
this is a very confusing subject that confuses many people, and I wouldn't be surprised if Miss True Essence was also confused.
How the hell she was confused? What she should have been confused about is why was she even on the panel talking with Slow Boy when she knows Slow Boy don't get along with her master, Kwame Brown.
But see, that's the problem. You know, chat people, just because they may have originated in a certain place, you know, that doesn't mean that there's any ownership implied.
Well, there needs to be ownership on her lie.
But also, you know, with this lady being attacked the way that she is on a regular basis, you know, she may have felt compelled to, you know, just get on these panels to clear her name. You know, since people don't mind getting on all these different panels, slandering her name and saying some of the most hateful, egregious things about her, I don't see what would be wrong with her going to a variety of
Well, why
different
she
panels
don't get up
to
here and
clear her
clear?
name.
Why she
Well,
don't get up?
why aren't we asking why all these grown men's
Why she
feelings
don't get
are
up there and
extra
clear
large
my
hurt
name?
today? She
Clear
did.
my
She got
name.
up there and she said, she obviously went somewhere and said, I don't have a problem with skinny. I only have a problem with three different people, and none of them are skinny.
But she
So
didn't
that's why I
say
said it
that,
must have
hey,
been a
I want to
misunderstanding.
apologize for lying to Skinny.
I don't, first of all, I don't think that she could necessarily considered what she said to be a lie. Like I said, I think that, you know, with all the, you know, mystery and intrigue and confusion surrounding that subject matter in particular,
So
I
when
could
is
see
Clara Booker cammed up on my shit?
never.
All right, so it's a lie.
I'm again, I think that with all the differing misinformation that's out there, I think that it's easy for one to become confused on the subject.
Man, this woman is charged with being the type of black woman to get a black man killed, and
Where's
also,
the evidence for that?
yeah, there's plenty of evidence for that. There's plenty of evidence for that. She done motherfucking lined up Garrett. She done lined up Damn D.
How does she line up either of these people?
Because people act like that they just fucking with her and she ain't fucking with them back. And then she'll run over there and then she'll get other people involved in the shit.
But you
Like,
see what you said. First of all, no, you see what you said, fucking with them back. So again, the expectation, as usual, is that somebody's just supposed to just keep making live after live after live after video after video after video, and you're just not supposed to say nothing.
but they ain't started fucking with her till she started fucking with them.
No, that's not true. That's not true. And I don't appreciate you changing the testimony or the approach. Okay, because you know full well that these people came at her first, and I think she responded brilliantly. They can't get over it. Like niggas' feelings is really cracked in half. Like they really, really hurt. Them songs might have just put them in the dirt for real. They ain't been able to get over them since.
Well, let me tell you something. My motherfucking feelings is hurt that this bitch lied on me and I'm bringing her to justice.
But she also came back around and said that she doesn't have a problem with you, and she
That
only
was
has
a
a problem with
candid
hold on.
statement.
So you said, so just like you said that people are that she's getting other people involved in this, I feel like you getting involved with them having a problem. That's how all these people are coming to pile on this woman. They don't have a problem with her. They have a problem with her speaking out against and back to the people that have a problem with her.
No, you know what they have a
And
problem
there's
with?
nothing wrong with
They
that. I
have a
don't think there's
problem
anything
with
wrong with
her.
that.
They have a problem with her lying on an upstanding black man in this community. That's what they have a problem with her doing. As
You,
anybody should.
what if she took the?
Believe
What if she?
all women except True Essence.
That is not fair to say. I don't think that's right. I think that I think that when you speak against a true essence, I feel like you letting people like Biz 101 win. That's how I feel.
Objection, Your Honor. Any other mention of that name, this counsel will be put in contempt.
Apologies to the court. I just
Yeah,
gotta
none of that name. You forgot about that one.
I just gotta drive it home. These are unfair proceedings with unfair charges against my client. She has not been given a chance to clarify her statement, but I think that she made a large leap forward by saying and saying publicly that she does not have a problem with you, and she only has a problem with three people in particular.
Well, listen, since we're not getting no Angelo, I got no further witnesses.
You got anything, Lisa?
Um, I would like to call keep the change to the stand.
Okay. KTC, if you're still in here.
If keep the change is available, I would like her to come to the stand.
Cache is in the building.
Cash say I'd like to call you to the stand.
Oh, she want the link.
So I can put some more evidence down on this skank. She's a skank.
Objection, Your Honor. These outbursts by the prosecution are inappropriate. Inappropriate name calling by the prosecution.
I mean, we is in Woach trial. It's no holds bar.
I feel like it's no holds bar until I want to talk, and then it's a lot of holds barred. This
I
ain't
mean, you know, you
fair.
you able to do your shit. You know.
We gotta keep the change.
Yeah, y'all let y'all gibber a lot. You see how I interrupt?
Keep
We
the
gotta keep
change.
the
Do
change.
you
I need
promise to tell the
to
truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Woach?
I do, and I also would like to plead the fifth. I probably will be coming up on roast trial myself for caping for people.
Mm.
Oh,
Keep the
I don't.
change. Say she is entering a plea in the fifth.
I burnt the cape today after I seen how disgusting it was caping for biz.
accept it.
Your plea is accepted. Keep the change.
Have a great day.
This is absurd.
And there you have it. I tell you, man, that motherfucking bitch, man.
This is absurd.
That bitch caused the first plead the fifth in Woach's trial, man. That should tell y'all something, man.
I had to acknowledge that, Lisa.
That the broad is a skank.
Uh, um, like I said,
Who else you
I
got to
don't, I don't,
call?
I don't think that. First of all, I'd like to make a statement that Ms. Change's plea of the fifth does not reflect poorly on my client. It just reflects on her ability to testify for or against my client. That's
She
it. That's
She said
all.
she gonna be. She said she. Hey,
she rescinded her words.
man, yeah, man. That was a deep statement, man.
Cache asked for the link.
It's out there. I think they put it out there. We gonna get these here proper charges put out on this here Woach. She done been running around these here YouTube streets when really, man, listen, if you think about it, people really, really need to ask, how are you allowed to come over here and scream out bus life? But when you causing all type of controversy in other spots.
I don't understand what you mean.
Does
Is
she
first of all,
causing controversy within the man? Shit.
uh, well, first of all, is there anybody
I don't like
else
that shit.
also
For
that wants
sure,
to
bro.
take the witness stand?
I don't like
Slim,
that shit.
anybody like
Skinny,
that?
Vanelli
Somebody that
chat
wants to
bonus.
I don't like that
testify
shit.
on behalf of True Essence. If True Essence would like to hit the stand, and she can't be $50 dropped, from my understanding.
No, she can't. No, come on, man. This here is Woach trial. Cache, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Woach?
Yes. How everybody doing?
I'm doing fine, ma'am. Hey, I would like to ask you a question. How many times have you been on my panel?
Twice.
And how many times have you cammed up?
Once.
So would it be safe to say that this bitch, True Essence, was trying to confuse you with Clara Booker when she made that statement about my panel?
Objection. That is leading the witness. We have not been presenting any evidence of any of this, and I feel like leading the witness in this manner, you're almost at this point just telling her what to say.
She
I
was
object to
here.
that.
She was there. That's where I'm getting to it. She
I
was there.
object.
Cache, do you want to answer that question?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure, but I know she did say on a panel that Mr. Skinny spoke to Clara Booker and that the Clara Booker troll page, she said that the person admitted to being her. And I've never seen that, and I'm always here. I've never seen that happen.
Not only have you never seen it happen, but a defense attorney has been on this transcript and saying she has never seen Clara Booker anywhere on my panel. So that is telling everybody that this woman is lying.
Yeah, of course
I,
she's lying.
I'm sorry. Are you asking a question,
No,
counselor?
I'm making a
Because
statement.
okay, so can we strike whatever the witness was about to say from the record because she hasn't been asked anything.
No, because I'm about to
At this
ask
point,
her.
you about to, but you
Yeah,
have not.
well, I'm about to ask now. Miss Cache, is there anything else you want to say about this situation?
Yes, just a second. I want to play something.
Thanks for proving that she's on 3 different recordings and including that one that I was on. Can you hear me? You back? No, and plus she came on camera saying that it was her on camera, on Skinny's panel and on Dumby's panel saying that was her or whoever else panel. But I came on after that. So no, I'm not no fucking Clara Booker. This here Snoop.
I objected. First of all, I object to that being played, Your Honor. We don't know where this evidence originates from or where it comes
It's a
from.
live stream.
Ma'am
I
Lisa,
object. I object to this
can I
being
tell you where?
presented.
Can I tell you where it came from?
You
It
sure
came from
can, cause
Kevin's
No,
panel.
ma'am.
yeah,
No, ma'am. I object to that.
you
I feel
sure
like the
can
chain of
tell where it
evidence
came
has
from
been
because
broken.
I'm gonna
I feel
submit
like
where it came from.
I feel like the chain of evidence has been broken. I feel like that she is not should not be allowed to present this right now. I feel like this is
Your
completely
Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor.
inappropriate. Since when
Can
Your
we
did
can we
Honor,
can,
Okay,
can we
this
okay,
is
okay,
approach the
okay.
evidence.
bench?
when
Now,
Can we
we can't
Your
go
approach
Honor,
the
against
bench?
since
courtroom law.
when? Wait a minute, Your Honor.
She's allowed to present.
Since when do we
Yeah.
allow witnesses to come in here and just present questionable
They
evidence
never
on
have it, but they never
court
have their shit
reports?
together.
Oh
So
no.
we got
Hey,
somebody
well,
that's
listen
got it all
here,
together.
listen
Listen,
here,
Your
We
Honor,
gotta
Your,
allow it.
Your
listen
Honor,
We gotta
I'm
here.
just
allow it.
gonna
I
say,
got
let's
the
just say they
evidence.
We
did.
got to
I
allow it.
got
Let's
the
say they
evidence.
did.
I got the evidence.
well, he
Listen here.
called me for a witness, and
I
this
got the
was what
evidence.
I
Wait a
heard her
You
say,
gotta,
minute.
you
Wait
gotta,
a
and
you
it
minute.
gotta,
was a
you
I
have to
lie.
got
cross,
the
you have to cross
evidence.
examine after,
That
Lisa. You gotta let them
she
finish.
Listen
whoever
here.
took MD chat that day, but that whoever person, and I came on there afterwards. So I hope we glad when people stop saying that fuck shit. That ain't so. Yeah, he dropped down. Oh shit. Kevo, where you going? Yeah, I just came up here to say that. Thanks for proving that. She's on 3 different recordings, and including that one that I was on. Can you hear me? You back? Yeah, my bad. But yeah, that ain't even sound like No, and plus she came on camera saying that it was her on on Skinny's panel and on Dumb D's panel saying that was her, whatever, whoever else panel. But I came on after that, so no, I'm not no fucking Claire Booker. The seer salute to you, but I see you in the chat saying that. I seen somebody else earlier in the earlier live saying that sounded like me, but no, that's not fucking me. I'm not no fucking Claire Booker. I don't have time to be trying to dox everybody on YouTube. I have better. Right, everybody know that. You definitely wouldn't do that.
We can't tell you don't have time. You in all these motherfucking chats
Can
on
you
here.
play that? Can you play the evidence uninterrupted?
I just played it uninterrupted.
So, as the witness, I'm just gonna mention spreading false allegations and incorrect information is a charge.
That is correct.
She's falsely accusing him of doing something he didn't do. She's
Uh,
actually
That's a
also
way to get
she
a
is
black man
falsely,
killed.
yeah, she's also falsely accusing a troll page that nobody knows who it is, um, of admitting to him that she was she, and
Your Honor, this
that never happened.
first of all, Your Honor, this is presenting a narrative. At no point, first of all, is the witness just allowed to go on and on and on and on in this frivolous manner.
I was
I'm
asked the
saying, I'm
question.
saying,
You keep
I'm
No,
cutting
saying,
me
no,
off,
no.
at this
Your Honor.
point, at this
The audio is
point,
damaging, Lisa.
at this
Come on,
point,
man.
The audio is damaging.
Come on,
Come on,
man. The
Your
woman is
Honor.
getting her
not a rule
testimony
Come
out.
on,
of
Your Honor.
court.
The
You gotta
woman is
let them.
getting her
Your
We
Honor.
gotta,
testimony
now,
out.
Lisa,
Your
we gotta,
Honor, may I
we gotta pass
present
it
some
down.
more?
Oh,
How about
we got the
playing
mute.
This is
innocent?
I
How
would,
about
I would,
playing innocent, playing the victim and saying you did not do anything? Yeah,
like
that's
I said,
another charge.
like I
How
said,
about can I
like
go?
I said, I
Can I
feel
say
like
more? How about
absolutely not.
calling
I
people
feel like
messy?
my
How
client has
about calling people
misunderstood.
messy
Yep.
while being
Oh, there we go.
messy?
Yes.
If that's
How
the case,
about
Yeah.
how about
that's
sneak
a charge
dissing?
all the way
How
around the
about
board.
sneak
Calling
dissing and
people
taking
messy while
shots?
being messy.
Yes.
How about
100%.
spreading 405's false narratives and being a parrot do boy?
Yes.
Should I say more?
Yes.
How about
What false
oh?
narrative
How
somebody
about
Hold
leaving
up.
one
We
area
getting some
of
charges.
YouTube
Oh, where'd I go?
sector and causing more mischief on another side? Should
Facts.
I say more?
Yes.
You would have to also
How
prove
about
more.
upsetting an entire chat full of subscribers, no matter where she goes within an area of that sector?
Facts.
How
And we're
about
gonna charge
sticking
her.
her nose into other people's business?
Facts.
Everybody is in everybody's business.
No,
How
That
we're
is the
not.
about
nature of YouTube and the sector that we're in.
She's
Hold on.
Hold on,
how
Lisa.
Hold on.
about
We
Hold on,
not
that?
Lisa.
gonna do that.
How about that, Your
Dare I
Honor?
say it's
Hold
a
on.
How
bunch of
about
us and other
people
people
are
doing
Let me
it
get the cross
under me
exam.
first
while
court.
going after other people?
charging her ass for taking fake motherfucking vacations.
You can't
That's
prove
right,
that.
Your Honor.
You can't prove that she's on a fake
If it's the
vacation.
time, go ahead, exhaust the charges if you have more.
Charge her
Oh,
motherfucking ass
I done
for
said 8 of them
installing
already.
Amazon baby hair. Charge her ass for motherfucking having a motherfucking quick weave hanging on by a little track.
Got anything to say about that, Your Honor?
And I would want to charge her for always having smoke for these men, but these women come up
Hold
here
on,
and
hold on.
goddamn tell us shit.
I actually have a
Hold
lot.
on. You
I
about to
actually have
get
a
your
lot to say
chance.
about
You
that.
got any? You
No,
got anything
no,
else? You got
because yeah,
anything else? Skinny or cash shit? Y'all got anything else?
We have the
She got
spreading
smoke
false
for men, no women.
I got a lot to say because I feel
smoke.
like no, hold on. Because I feel like at this juncture, if we're gonna crucify my client to this
Look,
degree, you know what I'm saying?
Crucify.
Let's
Lisa,
hold on,
She
hold
this
could
your
have
on.
this
Wait,
your
just
wait, wait,
chance
wait,
now.
wait,
Look,
wait.
apologized. She knew
No,
she
no,
go ahead and
lied.
nope.
go ahead and
Everybody
present.
else got to talk.
Go
Like
ahead
I
and
said,
cross.
if we're saying if we're gonna crucify my client for being messy, you know what I'm saying? Let's all look inward. Let's look inward is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because for I feel like it is almost laughable. You know what I'm saying? For a
So
messy
we
person
gonna throw
to
out
call
the messy
somebody
part.
else messy. No, no, no. We're not going to throw out the messy part. What I'm saying is let's just call it a shared trait amongst us. Because
Mm.
it is.
Well,
So how
no,
you
the
gonna
charge
measure
is
somebody
called
else messy?
right, but the charge is called calling people messy while being messy. You got to be doing that in order
Exactly. And
for
so,
it
and
to.
so what I'm saying is, isn't that what, dare I say,
What
we
I
all
was doing
do?
to be called in the clear book of fiasco.
Yeah, what did he
That's
do?
messy.
As hell
Again, people are
on a
conversational.
panel,
Hold
and
on, hold
she
on.
said it as a
It's
matter
a,
of
hold on.
factly that
It's a
that
whole, like
happened.
I said, that is a sector wide trait. Like I said, I think that it is. I think that it's outrageous as messy as all of us. You know what I'm saying? And when I say us, I mean heavy on the us is.
Heavy on
You
the
know what I'm
us.
saying? That we would be talking about this woman. It's unfair. You know what I'm saying? It's unfair. I think that again, it's a shared trait amongst us all.
Can
So,
witnesses? Can
and
I
so
say
for,
something as a
for it to
witness?
be, so for it to
Yeah.
be
Y'all,
portrayed as
y'all.
a negative trait for her, how is
Lisa
it a
ain't messing
negative
with
trait for
me.
her and it's not a
I,
negative trait
I,
for us?
all right, Lisa, you kind of went out of the format of asking questions.
No,
I
I
You got
don't
to.
didn't.
even
Man,
remember her
hold on.
You
question.
got your time
You
because this
can
your
be,
time.
I
Skinny
don't
hold
even
on.
feedback.
remember her
It's
question.
crazy. Hold on. It's crazy how all of these
But you gonna get
oh,
your
no,
time.
all of these limits and shit is put on me. You know
But
what
you
I'm saying?
gonna
But
get
it
your
ain't put on
time. It
nobody
ain't on
else.
you. You not on trial. It ain't on you. You gonna get
No,
your
no,
time.
No,
no.
you not on trial, Your
I'm
Honor.
not on trial.
But let
No,
me finish my
I'm not
line
on
of
trial. But I can
questioning.
put myself there with
Your
no
Honor,
problem.
can I finish my line of
Yeah,
questioning?
let him
And
wrap
then
his up, Lisa. Then you got the
she's the
flow.
only one interrupting.
Yeah, you got the flow after that.
Miss Cachet, um,
Yes,
things like this here could be real traumatizing.
I agree. I agree. Spreading false allegations and incorrect information, absolutely. On an
Spreading
innocent
false
man,
allegations and incorrect information. Well, I'm telling you, man. That's
falsely accusing someone, sticking your nose into other people's business, playing innocent and playing victim, saying that you did nothing when you absolutely did, and still never apologized. That's the only reason I'm up here, just so you know.
Hey, before I say I have no further questions, hey, Your Honor,
Yes,
a
sir.
motherfucking a primate, what do you a baboon escaped today, and they done found they motherfucking way backstage.
A baboon.
Yeah, they want to come up, but I don't know what the fuck they want to motherfucking come up for except to get locked back up and
Oh,
put
okay. You got.
away.
Right. I
We
think.
talking
Wait a
about.
minute.
We talking about the
See.
Rilla?
I think you should.
I
No,
just
no,
locked her
no,
ass
no,
up.
no, Nope, that ain't right. That ain't right because all the
I
witnesses
just
supposed to
locked
be
their
able
ass
to come
back
up.
up. I locked that
No,
motherfucker.
no,
That's
no,
up.
no, no. All witnesses
If she
supposed
gonna
to
be
be
a
able to
witness,
come
Yeah,
but
up.
ain't
but
nobody trying to hear that
You know,
bullshit.
hold
yeah, ain't
on.
She
nobody
Okay,
hearing
lied
then,
too.
that shit.
She
okay,
lied
then
too
this
Ain't
damn
is
much.
nobody hearing
As
that
this
a
is
matter of
motherfucking
this
fact,
shit.
is why I
Oh
she
said
no, no,
she
presenting
the
no,
the
one.
no,
Yeah, ain't
Hold
no,
on.
credibility.
nobody
no,
She
hearing
So
the
that
one
no,
winner.
motherfucking
no,
so
no.
like I
bullshit.
said, if
This
Nah,
she come
is
up,
Woach
she can
trial.
No.
Ain't
let
nobody
her
hearing that
up.
bullshit.
nah,
No,
nah,
why you wouldn't let her up?
She had a
Because
chance.
we got,
Okay.
And
we got,
she
we
It
got,
ain't her
we
listen,
got,
child, and it
we
ain't
got,
about
we
her.
got,
She ain't getting
Okay,
no
and
we
but
got
motherfucking
a
that's
witness
content.
up.
but if she got a witness to
I
if she
was
got a witness
called.
to what's
I
going
was
on,
Well,
called.
we got a
My
witness
name
up,
was called.
I would like to call Moonlight to the
but
stand.
she can't come up
For
now
what?
Why?
For
Why?
what?
because you got
So
to
that
cross.
and you not
What's
a
she
court
coming up here
you
for?
not a court employee, and if
Well,
you
you
don't
got
like
to
it, you can drop
cross-examine
down.
this, so you don't have no
Not a
cross-examination.
Yeah, you
cross
ain't
examine
cross-examining me
Cassie.
yet.
I do have a cross examination, and then you gonna let Moonlight up?
Okay.
Okay, so
Who's it for? Me?
yes, it
Yes,
is. There's nobody else up here.
It is. It's two other people besides
No,
you.
there's nobody else up here that I'm
that's right.
questioning. You're the only witness.
Okay, let's go.
So, are you saying that because what you said was my client was messy, she puts her nose in other people's business, she makes false allegations, all of that. These are negative traits, I assume, because that's why you're
You
bringing
want some positive ones? You didn't ask me any of those.
no, I'm asking you that exactly.
Yes, and more.
Okay. Okay, so if that's the case, are you saying that the majority of this sector share these traits? They aren't exclusive to my client.
The entire sector isn't on trial, Your Honor.
I'm
There's only one woman on trial.
I'm not your honor. I'm
Well, who
just
are you?
Chase is your honor. Chase
Man,
is your
she's
honor.
Oh,
badgering my witness,
No,
man.
I'm not.
yes, you're badgering the witness.
No, I'm not. I feel like the witness has carte blanche to do a lot up here, considering that she is guilty of the same things. Is that correct?
My witness is
That's
Well,
not
That's
well,
blonde.
Lisa,
possible, but
that's
I'm not on
irrelevant to that
trial.
argument.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you
She's
trying
not
to put me on
the right.
trial?
she's
I
not on
have the
trial,
right.
Lisa,
No, no,
Hold on,
I
I'm
have the
not
and
on
she
right
not
to
on
trial.
examine the
audio as
credibility
well.
of the witness. No, no,
She not on, and she there's no
I
audio
have
on her.
the right to examine the credibility of the witness and the fitness of the witness to testify on this behalf. And
Well,
so,
you gotta
I can
address the
show
are you
witness
you
saying
right
that
proof.
you're an
though.
expert in
She
these
not
matters? Is
blonde.
what I'm
She not
asking.
blonde.
Are you an expert in these matters?
I
Moon.
just showed you proof. That's my
We
expertise.
so your expertise is putting your nose where it don't belong, or
No,
and
I
or
was
being
called.
messy.
I was
No, I'm
Relevance,
called as a
saying
relevance,
so.
witness.
Lisa, relevance.
Yeah,
Irrelevant.
we,
Is it
It's
relevant?
relevant. It's relevant because I'm speaking to the credibility of the witness. If
And
the
the
witness
I
is not,
credibility
showed
on.
if
you.
the
I
witness is
played
not
you proof,
Hang on,
credible,
ma'am.
Cassie. Hang on, Cassie.
uh-uh.
The
Okay.
relevancy of what,
If
Lisa?
the no, if the witness is not credible, then none of her testimony
What's
is
the what
credible.
makes her not
what
credible?
makes her
What
not
makes
credible?
what makes her not credible is that she's up here presenting all these things against my client like they're in the negative without admitting that
Th-
her herself takes part in those same things as we
But
all
she's
Well,
not
do.
on trial, and
It
she's
doesn't
not
well.
on.
She's
no,
not on
it
trial.
doesn't
She's
no
not
then
She's
on
then
not
that
on.
trial.
then that
Is
makes
Hey
her
Lisa. Hey
is
Lisa.
anybody
I mean,
presenting any
whoever you are.
evidence
if
against
she is
Miss
Prove
Cassie
it,
right
participating
because
now?
I can prove mine.
Right,
Prove
just like I
right.
yours.
She's
do,
not on
just
Lisa,
trial.
like
let's
She
Prove
I
have
do.
any.
yours.
Lisa,
Hello.
let's
Hold
have
on.
any
Prove it.
actual evidence of that
Oh,
stuff. It's irrelevant.
Hold on. Prove
absolutely.
it
hold
without
on, hold on,
listening to
hold
people
on.
like
Absolutely.
Moonlight, who's
Absolutely.
a piece
Just
of
one
shit.
second.
But
Yeah. Oh no.
no,
You know what?
prove it.
You can say that, but what you can't say is that the thing just because you don't like her, the stuff that she put up and say.
Who put up the fake?
The
That's not
Oh,
apology
happening.
is
we're
No.
fake.
talking
She
about.
didn't say she taking his life.
Wherever the you know what?
That is,
You know what?
hold on, that is all fake. I
Oh
promise
no.
you.
Mm.
It is. But hold
So
on. First, wait a minute. First of all, hold on.
if we're
I'm
just
not on
gonna be up
trial.
here
We
and
can
be
have
this
one
honest,
for me if you want, but I'm
if
not
we
on
just
trial.
gonna
So
be
we're
up
not
here and
talking
be
about
this
me.
honest.
We're talking about one
Yes, we
person.
are. We are talking about
And the
you because
credibility, hold on, you ain't giving me a chance to
Objection,
speak.
objection,
in
man.
it.
All right.
You're
You
Yes,
not
gotta you gotta
giving
let
me
her.
a
yes, we is.
chance
If you're gonna
to
ask her a
speak.
question, Lisa, you gotta let her talk. You're talking
You
over.
gotta let me answer the
Hold on.
damn. You
Everybody
ask
talk
and
over me
then
as soon
answer
as
it.
I talk. So no, that's not how this works. If y'all not gonna be fair, then I don't understand. Because every time I
Can I
talk,
say?
everybody try to
Can
stop
I?
me from talking. I don't
Can
understand.
I answer the question?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna make my comments, and then I'm gonna let you have your girl. Okay. So I'm up here for spreading false allegations and incorrect information, playing innocent victim, saying you did nothing when you did, calling people messy while being messy, sneak dissing, taking shots, and she do that very well,
Sneak
spreading
dissing.
false narratives, being a parrot, a do boy, if you know what that is.
I do. I
Leaving one,
certainly
let
do.
me finish. I'll
I,
let you
re- I, rem-
finish.
I, rem- I remember
Leaving one,
10/15. I remember.
leaving one area
Mhm.
of the YouTube sector causing mischief on another. We can have one about you too, but it ain't
Oh
about
no,
you.
no, we can
Let
have
me
one
Lying,
about
finish.
me.
lying,
Let
lying.
me
We can have
finish.
one about
Let
me
me
too,
finish.
because
At
I
least,
don't
at
know
least,
what
Would
you're
Lying.
you
at
let
saying.
least,
me
at least
finish?
she got to
I
finish.
don't.
Mute
I'm not
her.
She
sitting
got
up
to
here acting
finish.
like
Mute
I'm a
her.
victim or like I'm innocent. You ain't gonna
Lying.
Mute
mute
her.
Yeah, she got to
Ain't
finish,
nobody
Lisa.
up here playing like that.
mute
We
her.
talking
Lying.
about
No,
one
you no,
person.
you. I don't know
Look,
what
she
your
don't
business
like what
is.
I got on her client. You want me to play
You
something
don't.
else?
You don't
Yeah,
have nothing
yeah.
on my client. And if you
Hold
do, it's
on.
because you sticking your nose
Hold
in
on,
other
Your
people's
Honor.
business.
Hold
Lying.
on, Your Honor.
Hold
I
on, we
got
got more evidence. We
3
got more
more.
evidence. 3.
Leaving one area of YouTube sector causing mischief on another side, upsetting an entire, she upsetted. Who upsets an entire chat full of subscribers? It's got to be like 300 people in those. I mean, come on. You defending this girl by. Let me finish.
What subscribers?
Uh, huh?
What subscribers are you talking about?
Stop it.
What subscribers are you talking about?
Really?
Upsetting girl. You don't know who
Girl,
I'm talking about? Yes,
girl.
girl. You don't know who
What
I'm talking about?
what I'm saying is you have no business. You know what I'm saying?
Hold,
None.
hold on, hold on.
I
I'm still
actually
not done.
no,
I'm
no,
still not done. Oh,
I
see, you're not
don't
All
gonna
right,
let
they
me
got,
I
they
finish.
don't
got more, Lisa.
She's
It's
I don't
more.
have no further
guilty,
Man,
questions.
come on.
It's more.
guilty, guilty,
I
guilty.
don't have no further questions,
Skinny,
but you have no business.
you wanna rebut?
None.
First of all, I want to offer an apology to my client for the way that she got badgered on here, man. She is not on
Thank
trial.
you.
She came up here to
Yes,
present evidence on this motherfucking booger.
Your Honor, I think that
And she got attacked.
the prosecution and this
Hold
witness
up.
have
She
been
got
allowed to speak
attacked,
very
brother.
freely while I have not.
She got
Well,
attacked.
Lisa, I did let you talk over them for a good
Yeah.
Yeah,
little bit. I didn't I
right,
didn't
for
get
a
in the
minute,
middle.
and
She
then
got
I'll wait for them to finish for the rest of it. I have no problem.
She got attacked by Attorney Ratchet.
damn, Skinny.
And it's not
No,
Miss
there ain't no
Ratchet
damn.
if you
That's my
nasty.
name. All right.
I know it's still funny.
As is this whole testimony. It's ironic, but
Oh
another
God,
way.
you want me to play? You want me to play something
Oh
else? She
yeah,
said
yeah,
that
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
true.
yeah.
We
We
did
had
it. If you
something
say you
else.
got it,
Yeah, play that other piece of evidence. And then I'll have no further questions.
Yeah, I think we got enough.
Oh, well,
okay.
there
I
you
think we
have
got
it.
enough.
We like as in working with the prosecution. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely not. I'm up here to be a witness. So
This
whatever you want to
already has
call it,
been unfair proceeding.
whatever you want to call it.
Already
I
been
heard it.
unfair.
I
Like I
heard the
said.
same audio that he heard. I heard
Well, Lisa,
her on a
you got any
panel.
more? You
I
have any
heard
more
her on a
questions for her? We
panel
got another witness for
saying
you.
I
that the
don't have
person
any.
was on his panel admitting to being somebody, and that did not
That's
happen.
a lie.
He asked me if I ever heard it happen. I said no.
You did more than no. You offered quite a long narrative and
Yes,
list of
because
charges where
yes,
I'm saying,
I
as a
told her,
witness,
yo, if
you
you
have
got anything
no
else to say,
credibility to say this.
come on,
Yeah,
None.
I
man.
was
You don't.
witness.
I'm sorry.
Come on
You
now.
don't have the credibility to be able to say this. You
Come
don't.
on,
That's
man.
fine, but you're not you're not gonna judge her. A lot
Come
of people go
on
judge her.
No,
now.
but I can say
I
that
ain't got
though.
no
And
Come
it's
problem with
on,
her.
okay.
I don't know
man.
why she blocked me. I have no problem with her. All I'm saying is
Come on now.
spreading false allegations and incorrect information is not cool. That's all I'm saying. But she ain't got to
Uh,
listen to that.
And
I think
lying
she
on
no, it's
black
not.
can I
It's
men.
oh no, it's
can
not.
I say
It's
one more
not.
thing? Lying on a black man can get him in a lot of trouble.
Mm.
I agree.
And it's as simple as an apology. I mean, she went on a panel and said this. And then she doubled down, went on a panel, went to her community wall, and swore she did not say anything about Mr. Skinny. And it's just not true. She said that he spoke to this troll page, and the troll page told him that she was her. That never happened. It's a lie, no matter how you put it.
Oh, we're not saying that it ever happened. What I'm saying is that my client was misunderstood. And what I'm also saying is you don't have the credibility to say otherwise today.
I
You can't
don't, but
testify to that.
everybody else does, and
So,
Mr. Skinny does. Mr. Skinny has a right to
so
say
like I
somebody
said,
lied
so
on
like I
me.
That's
said,
right.
so like I said, it if you don't have credibility as a witness, then your testimony has no credibility.
She has
Are we
great
Okay, well, what
are
credibility
we
as
about
a
what
saying
I
that she
claimed?
told the
witness.
truth? No, that's not what we're saying. We're not
One
saying that
one
that
thing
was a
I'm
truthful
gonna say
statement
on the
that she
behalf of the
made.
Skinny Naughty Court, y'all. If you're a witness and you're gonna testify, have your receipts.
That's right.
If you don't have no receipts, then what? No
Mm-hmm.
need to chat. No need to talk, huh?
I mean, you can
And
talk,
we
but
just
the
bust out
receipts just
receipts.
land. They're just a home run when you got receipts.
Lands it different. Okay, got it. Okay, are you asking any more questions?
I don't have no more further questions,
Okay,
Okay.
it's been real. See y'all later.
All right.
I'm back in the chat.
All right, man. You got somebody else you want to call, Lisa?
Is Moonlight still backstage?
Man, we about to bring the scum of the earth
I think first of all,
to.
objection, Your Honor. I don't think it's fair that prosecution, especially being the one in charge of bringing my client up, I don't think that he should be able to introduce. I don't think that he should be able to introduce this witness in this way.
Uh, I have no argument with it.
Well, I'm not swearing this witness in, and I'm
You
telling
swear
you,
in,
your
Lisa.
witness is on a short leash. Any motherfucking redirection, I'm putting that motherfucking bitch down.
Your Honor, that's not fair.
That's very fair. You lucky to get her.
Woo! Oh, I'm up. Woo! Let me get myself together. I object. Woo! I'm glad to be here. Am I sworn in?
The judge has to swear you in. Your Honor. Your Honor.
Hang on, hang on. I was getting myself together. All right, Moonlight. Do you promise to tell the truth to help you, Woach?
Yup. Sure enough.
You got it, Lisa.
Sure enough. The first truth is that bitch is a lie. That witness y'all had up here, cliche, that bitch is a lie. And I got evidence on that. But I'm gonna wait till you ask me the questions.
Okay, prosecution, do you want to go first with our witness?
Mm-mm.
This is so absurd and unprofessional. Miss Light, how are you?
I am doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's good to see you. I'm glad that the court allowed you entrance
Well,
today.
thank you. Yes, I didn't know whether I would be able to make it up, but I was patient behind the scenes. I waited my turn. I cammed up. I made sure everyone knew it was me. And I want to just say to you, the defense attorney, I apologize for that horrible sewer witness that badgered you,
Thank you.
damn near threatened that you were going to be on Roach trial.
I appreciate it. She said I was going on trial. She did say that.
Yeah,
Understand?
yeah. And that bitch didn't even cam up. Like,
Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
dismiss that hoe. Dismiss her shit.
Yeah.
But oh yes, I'm here for your questions.
So you have been a part of this sector basically since its inception, since this was a sector, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
you've seen true essence throughout the years, but we're going to talk about more recently
Mm-hmm.
with the True Essence. And first of all, I want to bring up some similarities here. You have also been attacked by
Oof.
quite a few men on this sector.
Yes, absolutely.
Quite a
Yes.
few of these same men in question.
To say the least.
Objection.
Absolutely. Targeted, targeted, slandered, put to shame. My
Objection.
business suffered. My business suffered. I got these damn
Buddy,
That's
sewer
definitely
rats following me now.
Objection.
So some of them TPD
ask your
typing in the
question, Lisa.
chat.
so you can relate to
Absolutely.
what Miss Essence is going through,
Oh
you
yes,
know.
I can.
And
Slander? Yes.
and
Yup.
you've heard the diss track that she made. You heard the songs that she made against the people that she doesn't like. You thought they were funny, didn't you?
I like the first one. What? The first one was yes, yes, especially against that what's his name now? He just can't get right. 86 can't get right. Nine
Yeah.
pages gone, but the prosecutor over here loves him. Go figure, huh?
Off to the side, you are noticing
Objection.
some of the discrepancies in this court.
Man, please. Fuck your objections.
This is
I'm
not
sorry.
this is not a you've noticed some of the discrepancies in the court when it comes to how witnesses are handled. Isn't that correct?
Absolutely. Case in point, that other hoe that came up here talking shit with her recordings. When does recordings get into play? I mean, I got receipts. I like to show my community wall, showing that bitch is a part of that collective, a dachshund whore.
So I'm gonna bring it back to True Essence just because
Okay.
that's who's on trial. Not
Okay.
to we're not gonna invalidate any of your claims for sure. This is just
Okay.
bringing it back to True Essence because that's who's on trial right now.
Sure.
You have been a witness, like you said, to the barrage of slander and attacks and all of the videos made about this woman. Ha- would you say that DMD has made quite a few videos about True Essence?
Damn, how many channels does he have? 9? And on 9 channels, he's still milking sour milk. He's pathetic. He is a pathetic. Can I tell you that we caught him on video saying he don't even like the way Poom Poom looks? He
Oh
don't
my
even like the
God.
way Poom Poom looks. We got him on video. But this
My,
one up here, Clit Shay, with her clit all over the fucking sector, to trying to beg him to see hers. But the proof is the proof. I mean, I have it, but that's not why I'm here. I'm sorry, what was the question?
the question is just whether or not you had been a witness to some of these things that had happened to her and about how many videos specifically
Yes.
DMD has made about True Essence.
Oh, yes, yes. Incessant amount. I mean, you can't keep up. I mean, how many channels does he have on every channel? He's just butt hurt, pause, hurting the butt. I don't know. How do they say that one thing? Butt hurt. Woo,
So,
goodness.
so would you say that this is harassment, or would you say that this is bullying for sure? That this is a concentrated attack on one person?
Well, I have been there. I have been there. And I have to say, I've been in the sector for a while. Me and the defendant, have not been on the same terms. Just to keep it honest with you, you know what I mean?
Mhm,
She's been on the other side at one time. But the
mhm.
way that he has been just totally dragging it through. I mean, my goodness. Did I tell you he said he don't like the look of Poom Poom? Did
I
I tell you that?
I did hear about that. Can we enter that
I
into the
think that's
record?
why. I
Can
think
we
that's
can
why.
we enter that into the record that someone who says that they don't like the look
Look,
of vagina is one of the people who has the biggest problem with my client.
Period. And I have the evidence if it needs to be done for a judge. Talking and tippity typing shit that you be tippity typing. But this ain't the venue.
But I don't have any further questions. Prosecution.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, who lies
Fuck
more
you,
than
ho.
you on
Fuck
this
you, ho.
motherfucker?
You broke back mouth.
See what I'm talking about?
Your Honor, the prosecution completely just provoked my
See what I'm
client.
talking
That
about?
was a
Lisa, she was lucky to be
reasonable.
up here.
That was a
See what I'm talking
reasonable
about?
trash
I'm just
out
saying.
considering.
See what I'm
I
How
don't
talking
can
think
about?
you leave
I
a
don't think the
sentence
prosecution
with
had no
bitch?
questions
See
for
what
her.
I'm
That
talking
is
about?
not
That was
right.
strictly for you.
Now she back on the run.
That ain't right. I don't even. I.
Now she back on the run.
How do you lead your questioning with bitch?
I called her by her motherfucking name because I was about to say, listen, you the biggest liar on this motherfucker. You started off with Southern Gotti, then such and such, such and such. Now you talking about a collective. Like, get out of here, man. I want to put a motion to strike her testimony, and I want to charge it under the case of dementia.
I
Stricken.
don't like that shit. For sure,
Okay, we
bro.
ain't nobody.
I don't like that
Excuse
shit.
me,
Your Honor, but this Lady Moon is under
I don't
arrest.
like that shit. For sure.
I'll disclose
in
the
the
details
chat.
later. Moon, hands
Oh, hold
behind
up,
your
hold up.
back.
Shout out to the bailiff. The bailiff just said, excuse me, Your Honor, but this Lady Moon is under arrest. I'll disclose the details later. Moon, hands behind your back. Yeah, get her ass the motherfucking out of here, man. We'll deal with that motherfucker later. You can't just run around here and escape.
I don't think that nobody should have to. I don't
The
think that
woman
nobody should
attacked
have to be
me.
arrested. I
The
don't think that
woman
nobody should.
attacked me. And it's the same woman that we got on tape showing over 60-year-old breasts.
I don't remember you being mad about it at the time. Is all I'm saying.
No milk at all.
Damn.
Ain't even a mammary no more, just a gland.
So my witnesses don't even get to speak, but the prosecution
Nah, they
witnesses
get to speak,
speak
but I'm saying I'm trying to talk
excessively.
to him and keep it professional. And this
Oh, that was
motherfucking bitch went
professional.
off the motherfucker.
What about that was professional? What about starting off your line of questioning with
The
bitch
only thing I
was
said was,
professional?
bitch, you the
What you
biggest
mean the
liar
only thing?
on
What you
here,
mean the
aren't
only
you?
thing you said?
That's it. I said, bitch,
Who's gonna be okay with that?
you the
I'm
biggest
telling you,
liar on here,
that's
aren't
the
you?
problem. That's the problem.
You
Y'all
didn't
think
school your witness?
uh
You didn't school your
see
witness?
now see that's the problem. Y'all think, that y'all could, that y'all could just say whatever and it's just law. Like there's it's not fair. It's just not fair.
I mean, like you.
You like I said, you treated my witness so poorly.
We let this witness get up here
Well,
and rattle off all type of
she is an
fuckery.
inmate. I
Yeah,
mean,
she
she
was
already.
already an inmate, man. She's a liar.
You treated my witness so poorly.
You got any more? Cause I'm fresh out. I want to see how poorly I can treat this.
Not if you go treat them like that. Not if you go treat them bad.
Bitch, go on and sit down somewhere. You still motherfucking worried about Garrick, man.
Like I said, I want that to also be noted with the court. You know what I'm saying? That
I want to know that your
my
last
client
witness
slash
was
witness
full of
was
shit.
unceremoniously
Now, it
kicked
wasn't
from the courtroom.
unceremoniously because she didn't stay. You see what I'm saying? I said, bitch, are you the biggest liar on here? And she didn't want to answer my question. She started, oh, nigga, F you, nigga. F you, you blind bitch.
You
You
didn't
think
even
I'm
give her
gonna
a chance.
take all of that? Did I just ask you a
You
simple
didn't even get
question?
her a chance. You
Bitch.
didn't answer a simple question. You said bitch in front of it. I feel like the
That's a
response. I mean,
question.
she was
I
answering the
called her by
question.
her name.
She she was actually answering the question while you was. Is it because you didn't like her tone? See, that's the problem. That
Bitch.
is really the only
No,
reason why we
because
on trial
I
right
asked her
now.
a
That's
yes or
why we're
no
here.
question. I don't need no tone. It's bitch. If you the mother, are you the biggest liar on this motherfucker? That's yes or no, I'm not. But she get to come up here and say all type and call all type of women bitches and all type of shit who ain't even talking about her. So
Like I
yeah, I don't have any more witnesses, Your Honor. What about I don't know if the defense rests.
Defense.
would anybody else like to testify for or against the defendant?
Man, ain't nobody want. And then I could have cross-examined her on how she was stank.
But you didn't because you kicked her off.
Yeah, I couldn't let her taint the platform.
Warner was put in effect.
I think that she was a very good witness.
Well, can't be
You know, she would
a
testify to
good
being
witness and
treated and
you
Man,
doing
testify
the
to
you
being
sit
same
there,
shit.
man.
treated
You
in
sit
some
there and
of
take
You
that
can't
way.
be
fake.
guilty of the
You
same
take
shit.
that fake apology if you want to, man. That motherfucking bitch is a terrorist.
For the
And I'm
record,
glad they locked her ass up. Shout out to the bailiff.
she didn't apologize to me. She apologized on behalf of you all and how y'all treated me. That's what she apologized for. So, you know, don't put words in the witness's mouth. Like I said, I think that was disgraceful how she was treated. Disgraceful.
Well, I think
And I really think that this should be a mistrial.
I really think
You
that
know
we
what
should go to
I'm
closing arguments is what I really think.
saying?
I think it's about that time. I don't see nobody reaching out.
This motherfucking broad is horrible, distasteful, untrustworthy. Go ahead, counsel.
um, Usually the prosecution go first. Y'all
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be able
on
to hear
you,
about that
Skinny.
too. Y'all gonna be able to hear about that too.
Uh, Ladies and gentlemen of Woach Court, I want you to look deep and down within yourselves. From when you was first taught right from wrong, from when you first truly knew what it felt like to be lied on, reputation tarnished, all over a lie. How many men do you know that's serving time all because a woman lied? How many men do you know that are 6 feet deep all because a woman lied? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a chance to do something about it before it gets to that point right here with a bitch named True Essence. And they always say, when that motherfucking bitch redirect, you put her down. I'm through, Your Honor.
On you, Lisa.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you all for showing up tonight. Hopefully justice will be served. Uh, I think that what you all have seen up here today is evidence of hurt egos and reaching. Okay. Did my client say those things? Yes. We are not up here today saying that she did not or that that was a lie. What we are saying here today is that it was a simple misunderstanding that is being purposely taken out of proportion so that another man or men plural can assuage their fragile egos. What you have here is a case of a woman who is simply defending herself against people, men specifically, and I don't know if them all being men or most being men. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but those are the facts. And what we have here is a bunch of hurt feelings. And I really think that it's a reach and would be a reach to vote my client guilty based off of a simple misunderstanding that she tried to rectify. It's easy to get confused in this YouTube environment. Again, am I saying that she was right?
When you're on a
No.
bunch of
But
panels.
what I am saying is that she deserves our grace and understanding. I think it's a simple mistake that could have happened to anyone. But what I also think is that this is being used by opportunists to jump into a beef and pile onto this woman for no good reason, really. So, for that, I think you should really do what's right today. And you should vote True Essence not guilty.
Okay. With that saying, I think we conclude in court. We just need to get that get that counting on the votes.
Well, we got like 183 votes right now, man. This is the last call for votes. If y'all can get y'all votes in, we like 17 away from 200. If you know that you ain't voted, vote, 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 vote on this motherfucking hoe.
Not guilty.
Gotta get us a damn a drum roll.
Vote, 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 vote. Then we got a silly ass mass noon bitch. She gonna be up on the community wall all night. Bless her heart. Nobody ain't gonna be able to find it. Your ass in jail. The bailiff got you. 5 more votes, y'all. Come on, y'all doing real great. Y'all hit that like button too, man. Appreciate y'all company. Glad we could take y'all, man, to the midnight hour on the East Coast. Y'all can get mad, but when we do come, we do deliver. You know what I'm saying? We got to crank our bus up and hit a town close to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need about 3 more. We need about 3 more. Salute to Real Chase Bank Gaming.
Salute.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. Make sure y'all go follow Lisa B. Let me see what her at Nurse Ratchet. If you following her in the what you call it, make sure you go follow Cache 4949 and follow at Rumorville and follow what's the motherfucking whole name, Lisa? At
Wow.
at Dark Breath Moon.
You talking about our witness who was so gracious to grace us?
That's it right there. Follow Dark Breath Moon. Did we miss
Bullshit.
anybody, Chase, who came up?
I don't think we got everybody.
Yeah. Make sure you follow these here folks, because that's what we pay in clout. We got 212 votes now, actually. Let's go ahead and end this. Oh man, this here is close.
Damn.
It's true as is guilty. 56% say yes, 44% say no. Right, dry moon. So we gonna sentence this motherfucking hoe.
I'm getting closer.
We ain't about to let her motherfucking go no damn week. She ain't got no light charges like Selena got. This broad here is a terrorist. She's a menace. And I think she should be treated as such. She has a first degree. She was found guilty of first degree lying. That's the main charge.
Well, on behalf of the court, I think we're looking at a 25 to life type of charge.
I would like to present the mitigating factor of my client did come out and say that she did not have a problem with the prosecution. I think she at least did take steps toward rectifying her previous false statement. And we were also contrite and admitted that she was previously misunderstood. And I think that should have some, that should weigh in her favor.
She was on fake vacation, y'all.
Okay, I tell you what, Lisa. If she can confirm that what you saying is true, she might get a chance at probation.
The hoe was on fake vacation.
Parole. I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm sorry. Not probation. Parole.
Right now, she is a fugitive.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Say that again.
I said the bitch was on fake vacation.
You can't prove that she was on fake vacation.
As of right now, she's a fugitive.
Well, technically, that is true. So we got to rescind the parole. It's life.
I don't think that that's fair.
Yeah, man, we gotta take precautions.
I don't think that that's fair.
When a black woman can get another nigga killed, we can't play.
Like I said, me by proxy, being her lawyer, we are
the whole older than me. The whole older than me.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I'm saying. She should know better, man. You don't lie on regular black men, more or less prominent black men in the community.
No one is questioning your prominence in the community.
Especially not since I had a donation on it.
Prosecutor. Nobody is questioning your prominence. I just think that considering that that is really the only thing that she was proven guilty on, and she was contrite after the fact, I feel like it should be lessened. I feel like life. I feel like life imprisonment is just too harsh of a sentence.
Life.
Y'all just had somebody up here that snitched on all of Skinny Gang, and they got probation.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. They got probation, and they just couldn't.
Hey, and this motherfucking bitch snitched. Right. This bitch lied. When you snitch, you know what I'm saying. This broad lied. And we got her on video.
That's what make it bad. StreamYard's a motherfucker, boy.
But also
That's all.
she was on video saying that she didn't have a problem with you. And motherfuckers lie on each other every day. Lie on black men, black women,
That
all of them,
that
every day.
that very well possibly could have been AI, but we're gonna put it in there that was her trying to apologize. But being a grown person, you would have said, yeah, I just want to say I should have never brought this man in it. I don't know nothing about no Clara book or nothing, man.
I mean, true, but at least steps were made. Steps were taken. And I feel like that shouldn't be overlooked.
That bitch got over 10 charges. You just talking about one.
Because only one actually had any evidence toward it, which again, we admitted to that. And we also admitted that it was a
I
misunderstanding.
brought up
We
a
also
witness. I
admitted
brought up a
that,
witness that put another charge on her being messy because that broad was trying to take subliminal shots to basically try to say that that witness that I had up was Clara Booker.
I mean, I don't feel like, I don't know why that would be, why would that be considered a subliminal shot
And
per
her
se?
ass
It,
need
it
to
might
go to
not,
jail.
it might not have been true, but was it a shot?
Yes, because it put me in it.
Put you in what?
Somebody, Clara Booker got up on Skinny Panel and cammed up, so you already know it ain't me, big
Like I
fat
said,
calf slow.
with all the misinformation and different information running around, I could see why it would be easy to be misunderstood. But let's say again, like it was a lie on his face. Like I said, I feel like her even taking steps to say that she doesn't have a problem with you is more than you would have did. You wouldn't have did none of that.
I don't
Well,
have a
nobody
problem
did
with
none of that.
her. I don't have a problem
Nobody
with
would have said they were sorry. Nobody would have even went as far as to say, like, they just would have been like, oh
Yes,
well, you got a
yes.
problem, fuck you too then.
I don't have a problem with her. I got a problem with her lying.
Well, one thing about saying shit like that, especially in them cases where people get doxxed and they thinking
Right.
somebody doing something, and you associate a nigga to that, nah, nigga get the smoke that they's getting. So it's like,
I mean, I agree, but what I'm saying is that this is not something again that is exclusive to my client. Again, that might be what my client is being charged with, but again, a lot of people get accused of these things and all of that, and they never make any steps towards rectifying the situation. I think even her taking you out of it,
Mm-hmm.
speaks volumes.
So what you think then? So talk to us. What you trying to accomplish?
What am I trying to accomplish? I'm trying to accomplish less than life imprisonment for my client. I'm trying to accomplish a reasonable jail sentence. If any sentence must be served that reflects what actually happened.
So what's she willing to do for it? She willing to work?
What does that mean?
I'm saying, is she
What
willing
does
to?
what did what
I mean, we don't just cut time.
what do you mean is she willing to work for it?
I mean, do she got some information we need that could potentially, help us with a case?
Uh
One hand washes the other, counselor.
I mean, she might have, I'm willing to leave all doors open. You know what I'm saying? She might
I mean,
have,
I'm pretty sure she done infiltrated a whole bunch of chats, so she know a whole bunch of shit.
yeah, but at the same time, I would also move to say that at no point can this be used against her as evidence of her being messy. This would be
Mm.
judicial services. What
Right, right. I mean,
this would be honorable
yeah,
when you come to Woach court and do it.
right.
That's not snitching.
Right, right, right. But
Yeah.
see what she willing to do. I'm pretty sure it's a Sam's around every corner. The baby oil is plentiful, and
Listen, I don't.
We'll see if we can knock
I thought
some years down.
I thought this was information. I thought this was
It could be information. It could be anything.
clearly clearly it could be anything, but we're gonna go the information only route if that can reduce my client's sentence. But we need a dramatic reduction because
I
I
mean, we
just
don't want to act like
I
it's
assume
beneath
that she
her because
knows a
we done
lot.
already ran her background. She's a Compton clucker.
I don't know of any of that to be in her background. Um Counselor, I haven't seen anything that
But it ain't
attests.
no fun if me and the judge can't get none.
No, we're not going to be doing any of that. Like I said, information only. What?
Well, the ball is in her court.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think my client knows a lot and she might be willing to share information only.
All right.
Only.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
So
Okay, so I think we done here.
less than life, right? So, Your Honor, what is
She still
life?
got life.
Life is the punishment
Upon
does not fit the crime.
You gotta come back with your appeal.
right, we got to see what she got on the table.
And
We
since
might
that,
construct you a deal, maybe.
And we need her to be reasonable with this here, man, because she over 50, so don't act like the request is traumatizing.
I think that depending on what the request is, it would be very traumatizing. It sounds traumatizing for my client. So no. Like I said, we'll see what Miss Essence knows and what she's willing to share with the court. But again, I think life imprisonment. I guess we're just gonna have to appeal because that's unacceptable. That ain't right.
Let her know
I
then.
can't believe that she's gonna get life in prison.
Let her know if she go on the
Considering that the
information.
other defendants just like they time in prison that they getting or the probation that they getting is not even comparable to none of this. Somebody told the police on you and they got probation.
Let her know
Don't
if
get me
she
wrong,
let her,
that was a win for me, but still.
let her know if she go in the information route that she need to start with Kwame Brown.
I'll let her know some
All
kind of
right.
way.
I
I'll do
think
my
we done here from doing God's work. You got anything to say, Judge?
I think we done pretty much wrapped it up. She know what she need to do. So you want to try to do any redacting, then you gotta come with your appeal, have it together. Otherwise, I think we done here.
Well, until the next Woach trial, right now, I think Big Greg is on the docket.
also innocent. Also a very innocent man.
Mercy T on the docket.
Also innocent. Super innocent.
And shit. We'll see. But all rise.